back everybody to the channel. My name is Mix. Today we're going to continue with the campaign. We're currently rolling into Ashenvale. So let's go ahead and jump on into the first quest. Alright, let's go ahead and dive on in. Looks like we have two trolls coming down the left hand side, and looks like we have a couple of orcs coming down the right. Let's go ahead and summon Old Murkai and start getting some of these tide hunters out. Our Knoll is currently providing, our Boar is currently providing some form of a tank. We do have a War Raider that's coming down, and it looks like that's going to be the end of our push. So, nothing too crazy for the most part. Looks like we do have a Prowler that's coming in. Let's go ahead and absorb that charge, and let's go ahead and mitigate some of that damage with our skeletons. Taking a little bit of damage on our tower, but that's not that big of a deal. Alright. Currently sitting at 9. Let's go ahead and get a Necromancer down. Looks like we have a Miner coming up on the right hand side. Looks like there's 2 gold available for him. Let's go ahead and put our gold miner on the left hand side. And it looks like we have 2 orcs as well as a caster behind those 2 orcs. Let's go ahead and get Murkai down. We're going to summon some of our troops to go ahead and get some of these Tide Hunters in. And as you can see, we have a couple of them taking out our... Well, it looks like we were going to be able to make some headway there, but it didn't work out so well. Prowler down, not really much able to get... Oh my. This is not looking too good of a push for us. A lot of this is going down. We might be taking a little bit of damage here. Luckily, that War Raider was able to get slowed, so not too bad. Took a little extra damage here. Let's see if we can go ahead and reset here. I don't want to get this... Let's see if we can get this tower down. And I think we were able to capture that tower. And it looks like their troops are currently taking out our tower now. Let's go ahead and summon our Boar, see if we can protect this tower just a little bit further. Our gold miner went ahead and got some gold for us. In the meantime, let's go ahead and reclaim this tower back for us. And let's go ahead and stock up some gold. We do have a couple of vultures coming down the lane for us. We do have a Prowler that's making their way too. And it looks like we're going to summon Murkai down so that we can get some Tide Hunters down. Let's see what kind of push we can get moving here. Chain Lightning does come down, not enough to take out our troops, and we do have a push coming down the middle. Gonna go after that left tower. Not much can really be done there. I think that's the end of that push there. Our Tide Hunters are quickly taking care of those orcs, and let's go ahead and reset. We have a Gold Miner going down the left-hand lane. We're gonna go ahead and summon our skeletons, our Necromancer, down the right. And we're going to charge up some of this gold. Let's get down Murkai. Let's go ahead and get our Spear Troll down. Let's go ahead and get our Wolf. And I think we have a sizable push coming down. Murkai is behind the Prowler. Prowler's not going to be able to get to that gold person in time. Our Boar is currently on the left-hand tower. Our Prowler is currently on the boss. Our Tide Hunters are behind. Chain Lightning coming out. And I do see that we have another Boar push coming in on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and summon our skeleton army on the right. And I believe this should be the end of the first match. So, our first quest. So, we claimed victory on the first quest. Let's go ahead and jump on into the second quest here. Alright, we're going to be jumping into the second quest here. The second quest, we're going to go ahead and switch up our deck here. We're going to start using Baron. Let's see if we can get this one rolling here. Golem coming down the middle. We've seen this push before. Let's go ahead and just get our skeletons out. See if we can get anything taken care of here. One Murloc out. All of our mages are currently on the Golem. Tower is also helping out. Not a fan of that. Let's go ahead and summon our rogues. They're going to be able to stun, hopefully, the Golem. Let's go ahead and get our bat out. See if we can do some AoE and get that one Murloc out. Slow and steady. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get Baron out, and I believe this push should be able to take out the middle here. Okay. Baron's going to take aggro. We're going to go ahead and stop that miner on the left. And this push should be able to take out the middle. We have a couple of Banshees on the right, and it does look like we have an Earth Golem coming down the middle that was taken care of. Middle tower is currently ours. Let's go ahead. I think the left tower should be fine as well. Let's see if we can go ahead and make moves on this right tower, take this right tower out. I want to get as many... So we did get the left tower, but it does look like we didn't support it well enough because it looks like the left tower is going to go back into the arms of the enemy. No problem problem there. Gold miner gonna get 3 gold there, and it does look like we're making some kind of headway on the boss. We do have another golem that's currently out. Let's go ahead and see if we can reclaim this left tower. We have some rogues. We have a decent push on the right-hand side, and the water elementals are currently coming out now. Let's see if we can get these water elementals out. I ignored them in the last one, so let's see if we can take them out this time. I'm gonna have Dan support the middle. We're going to have the Banshees on the left-hand side with the Water Elemental. Not much I can do about that. We're going to defend our home tower, and then we're going to see if we can get that left tower back. Necromancer down on the left side. Rogue coming out to go ahead and stun. I don't want that right side to be lost, but I believe that the Skeletons should be able to clean them up with no problem. Water Elemental going down the left-hand side. Our Skeletons are being spawned again by Baron's trait. Let's go ahead and summon our Skeletons on the left. We're going to go ahead and provide some aggro. We do have a wolf on the right. We're going to go ahead and summon our unit on the right to absorb that. No problem there. And I believe we now have control over all 4 towers. Let's go ahead and start a slow push. So I believe this should be the push that ends everything. He's only down to about a quarter health. We're sitting at 8 gold. Golem going down the left-hand lane, being slowed by our mages. Baron going down the middle. We also have rogues going down the left. We have units coming in on the right, Skeletons on the right, Skeletons behind the boss, Bat coming down the middle, and I believe this should be a much better case for this boss. Victory is ours. Let's jump into the next one. Beautiful. Here we go, rolling down the next one. It looks like we have a gold miner coming down. Let's go ahead and stop them. Let's get some Skeletons down to stop them from getting any form of gold. We do have a prowler coming down the right-hand lane. It looks like we have one of our mages going down the left. No problem there. Prowler's still coming out. Going to pounce on the Skeleton. Beautifully done. Let's go ahead and support this right-hand lane. Baron's going to go down. And we do have a Drake that's coming out as well. A lot of AoE damage coming out as well. But it looks like our Necromancer did a very good job. I unfortunately summoned a bunch of Skeletons thinking that that was a tower. I forgot that's just a meeting stone. We do have a couple of rogues going down the left-hand side. Baron's currently being attacked and swarmed by everybody. No problem there. That right-hand lane's going to go ahead and get met with a pilot. Let's see if we can take them all out. Pilot does do the job. Rogue's currently on the left-hand side. Couldn't really do that much on that one troop. No problem there. Let's see if we can get a slow-rolling Baron on the left-hand side. We have a lot of troops on the right. We got Necromancer going down the left-hand lane. Baron's going to start absorbing the aggro there. And let's see if we can go ahead and keep this push alive. Boss is currently at about a quarter health taken away. Meeting stone on the left. Let's go ahead and support even more. All the Skeletons on top of the boss. Pilot coming on in. Baron now joining the fight. That should be the end of that boss as well. Victory is ours. Let's move into the next one. West, it looks like we're going up against Maiev. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Looks like we have some Prowlers that are currently stealth. We have a couple of mages. Prowler on the right, didn't see that one at all. Necromancer going down to go ahead and help out. Prowler jumps onto the Skeleton. Beautiful. Skeletons on the left-hand side, not quick enough to take care of those troops. Fortunately, that was a bad trade on our end. Prowlers, 2 of them pounce onto our tower. Hate to see that. Baron's currently going out. Baron's going to be met with this. Not sure what the name of this unit is. Baron's going out. Going to meet this troop on the left-hand side. Necromancer being met with a Prowler. We do have a couple of units that are stealth. Looks like a couple of footmen. We have a couple of raptors. Everybody's going to get, looks like all of the troops in this quest are going to be in stealth mode until they make their first move on us, so they're always going to have the first attack. We're currently on Maiev, a couple of rogues being spawned. You hate to see it. It looks like we're going to see if we could go ahead and spawn in some of our troops on the left-hand side. Rogues going out, Necromancer coming out, footmen are going down. I believe the left-hand side should be ours. We did dump a lot into it, and it looks like we secured the left-hand side. Miner got some gold on the left-hand side. We do spawn our Skeletons on this treasure chest. We want to get that gold going as much as we can. Skeletons are going down the middle, going to meet the footmen as well. Pilot coming on in. We have a big push coming up on the left-hand side. Footmen going down the left-hand side. We missed them entirely. And we do have some Prowlers going down the left-hand side. We do have some gold to spend here. Let's go ahead and summon our Troll Bat down the left-hand side. A lot of AoE potential here. And I believe While we were defending, Maev went down to our top push. Victory is ours. Let's go ahead and jump in to the last one for Ashenvale. All right, here we are, final boss. Looks like we have some troops coming in on the left-hand side. It looks like we have Footman, Griffin, and we also have 3 Night Sabers going down. Let's go ahead and put Baron up top. Let's start aggroing the top. And on top of it, our Bat Rider is going to go ahead and start AoEing these guys down. We're having the right side aggro onto the tower so that we could spawn in our skeletons. We do know that these Night Saber Riders do a lot of AoE damage. We went ahead and cleaned up, had to take a little damage there. Let's go ahead and spawn a gold miner down the left-hand lane and start collecting some gold for us. We're going to go ahead and see if we can take this left tower. We're going to have this Necromancer going down the left-hand side. Baron's going to go down. We're completely exhausted from all of our gold, but we want to take this left-hand tower. We want to stop them from spawning as many units as we can. Spiders are going in. They're currently on Baron. No problem there. Baron has a lot of health. No problem there. Rogue's coming down the left-hand side, and on top of it, it looks like I'm going to see if we could try to go ahead, spawn in all of our skeletons. Baron's taking the aggro. Skeletons are on the boss. Units are being spawned at our base. Baron's still alive, and I believe that is the end of Ashenvale. Not too bad of a match there. Ashenvale provided a little difference of map orientation and the different kind of mechanics to be wary of. But other than that, that's Ashenvale. I appreciate you guys checking this one out. Thank you very much, and we'll go ahead and catch you in the next one.